What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Got another Marvel Contest of Champions video for you, and today Savage Squad will be taking on an Asian alliance. This is going to be season 19, war number 9, and it's the last war of the season for us. So I'm going to be starting off on path number 7, and I'm going to be taking this Punisher 2099 with kinetic transfer and power bond, and I'm just planning on bringing Corvus most likely for this fight. Pretty standard fight, and they're running the stubborn tactic. The plan here is just to try to get to my special 2 as quickly as possible and take him down. And moving into section 2, I think we have, I'm just scouting the map here, looking around, but I believe I'm just going straight up to path number 3 to take this Red Skull with thorns and armor up, and boost buff armor up, and then onto this Heimdall with explosive personality, enhanced armor up as well. Those 2 fights are pretty standard for Corvus as well, and I'll be taking this Mysterio afterwards with Buffet and the strike counter node. But I believe I'm only set up to take one mini boss this war, and that's going to be this Ultron with Spry. So I'll be bringing in Proxima, and I'm going to try and see if I can get an evade charge for that. And it's not the longest path or the most fights or anything, but just trying to get through this last war. This season has been crazy with all the delays and all the cancellations of all the wars. Our points have been up and down all season. So I think, at least for me and the rest of the guys in my battle group anyways, we are all talking about how we just want the season to be over at this point. So I'm going to be bringing in Black Widow again, and I think I'm just bringing her just in case somebody needs backup for the Hyperion that's in the middle of the map before going into section 2. I wasn't really sure if I'd need her or not, but I figured I'd bring her just in case, and it'll also give me an attack boost against this Punisher. As you can see here, I also left out some of my mastery points, which I'm putting in now for suicides. I leave them out in the event that I might be on a heal block path, or they may need to send me somewhere where suicides aren't really useful. But as you can see here, I'm boosting up for my first fight. I'm not gonna go overboard because I only have just this one fight right here. So just a attack boost, and then a 20% green attack and health boost. Punisher 2099 is not a stubborn defender, so I don't have to worry about the global with him, and he's only rank 1. So this should be a pretty quick fight. And I'm just gonna let this play out. See in a second. It goes by pretty fast. I don't even make it up to my special 2. fight's over. Alright, yep, that pretty much clears my whole lane up in this first section. And now I'm gonna just be waiting for my other battle group mates to come and clear their section. And now we're moving into section 2. I'm gonna clear up that part as soon as all these links are down. So for here, just want to try to make sure that I get rid of all the armor ups on this guy. But even if I didn't, it does bleed damage from this Thorns node, so it wouldn't be too bad. And I don't know exactly what happened there. I think I went for a parry, but I mistimed it, and somehow he got his attack in right before I got a chance to get my guard up. But didn't take too much damage, but you know, that's never fun. Yeah, this alliance I think was kind of mismatched with us. They were a little bit lower rating than we were as far as you know, where they landed last season. I believe they ended in Platinum 2, and you know, we've been in Masters for quite a few seasons in a row. So I was trying to see if I could get him to give me the auto block charge, but as you see here, he lost all his armor ups, and he can't auto block unless he at least has the armor up, and he just didn't have enough health to survive long enough for me to try to get him to try to auto block again. So going into this Mysterio fight, I still only have just the one tech charge, but Buffet is going to end up taking that critical buff that I get anyways, so it's not really that much of a concern to me. I boosted up enough that I won't even really need it. Yeah, I think I was gonna try and play around the strike counter node, but you know, I fought Mysterio on this node a couple of times now this season, and you know, it's like not the hardest node in the world to have to deal with. You just want to try to avoid getting dexterity buffs or having like my critical buff come back to give him any kind of heal. But you know, he didn't last that long. The damage is usually so high that even without the charges and the buffs and stuff from it, it doesn't even last long enough for him to heal up. And right now I'm just waiting for my teammate Harry to take down this Warlock, and once he's done with that, I'll be able to go in and take Ultron for him. I'm just healing up a little bit more here. And this will be my last fight of the war. I still don't have the evade charge at this point, but with the nodes on here enhancing his ability to evade, I was expecting that I would get the charge, you know, right in the beginning of the fight, and I just have to make sure that I stun him then. And since there's limber on this node, I was trying to avoid parrying him before he actually evaded. But if you watch through the fight, I keep trying to get him to evade, and just does not want to do it. So I got this indestructible that's popping up on him every time I deck's back, and I got fed up trying to deal with him not evading. I just gave up and decided to go and take him down. I'm surprised that I went through the entire fight and he did not evade. But yeah, that was the end of this war for us. We did have somebody come back in and finish off the thing later on. And I think it goes without saying that we're all just happy this season is over at this point. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment. Thanks. Peace.